Guess who forgot to film a little intro for this episode? Roll credits. Okay, so these wings. Now, the plan for the wings is I'm going to give them a base coat of the colour I'm using, straight, well, thin down for airbrush obviously, but straight on. Then I'm going to tape it up. I'm going to use tape on all these ribs, make another mix of the colour, darken it slightly. Voiceover Phil here. The audio on this bit just went crazy, so what I'm going to do is recreate the effect of the ribs being underneath the fabric of the aircraft as we've seen on the box. I'm slightly behind, so that's what I'm going to do. Just going to do it with paint, tape, tinting the paint darker and lighter. To give you a better idea, here's a photo of a RE8 I took at RAF Duxford Museum. Did you like that? I'm getting quite slick at making these sorts of videos. So yes, we've got the airbrush all fired up, the trusty GAD 30 Gallery, and I still don't know how to pronounce that. On a piece of paper, save me cutting up getting all manky. I'll just give it a bit of a blow because there's some bits all over it. Right, and we're ready to proceed. I have made two mixes up. Use this as usual. Get your finger off it. So I just want to make sure the two separate mixes I made are mixed in the cup of my airbrush. So this is one heck of a tool, this Gallery. Love it. So, and we are off. Okay, there you are. That's all sprayed and dry. It's drying. One more thing I was hoping that I wouldn't have to do this, but I have had to do this. Run some filler on the joints of the fuselage because they were quite iffy, to be fair. And do you remember what I was saying about how awkward it would be to paint or spray around this and this? Wow. Thanks to someone on Facebook, on one of the modelling pages there, I've possibly got a really cracking answer to masking stuff like this. More later. I'll show you when I actually come to do it, because this hasn't been filled too long. I'm going to leave it at least 24 hours longer if possible to dry, so that can stay up there. Those are drying. Realistically, I don't think I'm going to be able to touch any of this for at least another full day, so I shall end this segment here, and the next bit, which shouldn't be long for you, but will possibly do 24 hours for me, will be in a minute. So I've been a busy boy. I've got this tape on for the where the ribs go, to keep this paint underneath it a lighter colour. I'm going to slightly darken in between the ribs to give it the look of structure under fabric. Just in case you were wondering what this tape actually is, it's actually nail tape. I do believe it's used when you're having your nails done, and you get it put on there like that, and it all looks lovely. I've got a whole bunch of it for quite cheap in different styles. Not that I'm bothered, because I'm actually using it as masking tape, as you can see here, and it's a lot less expensive than this stuff. So, and just to give you an idea of what I'm trying to achieve in true Blue Peter fashion, I've got one that I prepared earlier. Now then, I'm not too sure if this will pick up as nicely as I'd like, but I've done exactly the same on this sock with 1.5 strutter, and you can see this like an impression of structure under fabric. It's probably better on the underside because it's lighter. Let me just put that there. And see, the camera's not really picking it up actually, which is a bit of a pain. Just try messing about with the lighting. Yeah, if I switch some of these lights off. can see that how it looks like that's fabric stretched over ribs, which is what I'm going to try to achieve on the Roland. So I'm going to get this out of the way and carry on. So I'm potentially going to have a change of tack. I found this paint. German World War I underside blue. So what I'm going to do is spray these over completely in this, leaving obviously the rib tapes in the light blue. See what it looks like. See if I've done a job, and if that's the case, that's what I shall do. I shall give them a first coat of the R1M76, tape it, mask them up, and go back over with the underside blue and see what we've got. Because that's what I was planning to do, was to take some of the light blue, darken it down and almost pre-shade in between there, but to do that on every other part, the other side of the wings, tail planes and such, I'm going to have to match that colour each time I mix it up, which is a little bit tricky. Not impossible, but a little bit tricky. If I use a completely different colour, which is slightly darker, I don't have to mess about, and I should have a better, more consistent mix. Excuse me, I've just been sneezing. A consistent colour over the top. So I've got the airbrush fired up, give it a blast, and we'll see what we've got. So we're all dried up here. So let's get this tape off and see what we've got. So there we have it. That doesn't look too bad at all, actually. So that's how I'll carry on Get this tape off my fingers. Yeah. Cool. So yes, that looks okay to me. I was thinking if it looked a bit too stark, I could just thin some of the top side blue down and just go to gentle wafting over. But that's yeah, I think we're there. I think we're okay. So I'll flip these. The top's all taped up and we'll do it all again, but I should just do that and same on the tail planes. I should just get that done and we'll come back when it's all ready to be put together. So we've got all the rib tapes painted up nicely. And now, I mean that means that's still, it's still not fully fixed and fitted. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the transfers on, decals, decals, you know what I mean. So it is the moment of truth, because these, the ones with the kit don't look entirely fantastic. You'd think that would pop straight back like it did when I put it on originally. There we go. I have to do that, otherwise the fuselage keeps rolling over. So, yes, moment of truth. Which wing is that? That's the top wing, isn't it? Yes. So it's decal number 4 in it. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. You can see these on this camera down. Not looking fantastic. That feels ever so rough. It's very bizarre. Never known decals that were like that. But anyway, let's cut them up and lob them in some water. Got me KFC official decal pot water. Got this especially from KFC. Probably should have cleaned the gravy out of that completely. And it's lovely for putting your decals in. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's cut the numbers off and cut this outline off so I haven't got that potentially floating around in the water. Blimey, they're in a state. I think even if these do go on, I am going to need to paint up some of this black because it really is not fantastic. So that needs to go there. Right, let's do it and see what happens. Doob doop 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 doob. Of course, if there is any issues, I've got a few spares and bits and bobs I can probably sort out. So I'll let that soak for a minute and I'll come right back to you. Right, it's just separated from the backing paper and it's not looking too good. I mean, it did disintegrate. No, that's nasty. That is nasty. In fact, I don't know if you can see that as I it's crap. It is crap. The only thing making it look a solid colour is the backing paper it was on, and now it's come off. Look, it's nightmare. All right then, back to the drawing board. So the original kit decals are pretty much in the bin. That's all they're fit for. Now I went through the spares that I had, and these wing crosses come from a Roland Fokker Albatross, but they are just the cross without the white square. Excuse me. To counter that, once they've been on, settled in, all I'm going to do, masking tape, paint the bits white there, as I've done here. That's a before, this is a during, hopefully after, it'll be really good. The side crosses, believe it or not, came from an MHAR World War I British tank kit, where it gave you an option to put these crosses on to make it up as a captured German, well, a British tank that the Germans were using, which were turned out to be exactly the right size and shape. They're just no white squares, obviously. I'm going to do the same. I've done with this, just masking tape, because it's a square. It's the easiest thing in the world to mask up and paint. Do that on their tail. Oops, mind your camera. If I turn it round, you can see how they started out. In fact, once I put them on, because it was hard to tell the actual shape of them, they look more like modern West German crosses than World War I with that small white outline. But once I paint around them, they'll do. I'm not going to look for aftermarket stuff for this, because it's just not worth the time and the effort when I can do what I'm doing for absolutely free. So I'm going to get that all done. It has been a bit of a faff, but all it's cost me is time. Slightly annoying, because I wanted to get the decals on and then really get stuck into the rigging on this, which is going to be a bit later, obviously, after all this has been done. But hey ho, we're modelers. This is what we do. So I shall get these painted. I won't show tongue. It's nothing too exciting. Obviously, before or after, you can see what I'm doing. And then this will end this video, and then I shall start. I think it'll be part 6 of this build, which will solely be the rigging. It might even be a standalone rigging tutorial as well. So if you've enjoyed what I'm doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I do believe YouTube thinks you might want to watch this video. That one right there. There it is. Can you see it? Have a look at that. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.